One of the questions that we get frequently, or that schools say this is the hardest part of Unstuck, is getting it going and finding a way to fit it into the school day. So I'd like to talk to you about a little bit about that. Brooke, how have you seen Unstuck work in the preschool day?
So sometimes we've used it setting it up as a center where students are rotating through centers, and it can be one of the selected centers either by choice or the student's choice or by the adult's choice. And then there's an adult to help facilitate that when they're in that center. We've seen it also in traditional ways. Usually our students, depending on if they're in a half-day program or full-day program, that would allow for a different opportunity. But, we have some of the traditional ways of, do we do a one-to-one pullout, or what about if it's with the SLP and they're going to work in their room? Well, maybe they could bring a peer. So then it's a 1-to-2, but still trying to fit it into what is already in existence. We know has been a little bit easier bringing parents in towards the end of the day. And obviously then just the whole group in morning circle, like introducing one of the lessons and then having everybody learn it universally. But then maybe a student that we're targeting as far as target instruction might need more specially designed instruction during a one-to-one time.
In an elementary school, how have you seen Unstuck work in the day? Like how do you get it scheduled and who's in the room?
Well, I definitely would not suggest doing it during recess at all, as that is the one time the students can finally let some of that go. And similar to how it's structured in a preschool setting, it can be structured very much the same way in an elementary school setting. And what I have observed includes some of those structures, having it as a center where either the special education teacher or a counselor or a school psychologist has come in and had students rotate through their center to get the lesson. There have been opportunities again to have a pull-out section for students who either need it and or they can bring their friends to come and enjoy that small group setting with them. It can be done at times during an intervention block where in some schools, either whole grade levels or a whole school will set up an intervention block around the same time, and students can be grouped flexibly based on their grade or need. And so each teacher could be a classroom teacher, it could be a special education teacher, it could be a counselor, would pull that group and implement the Unstuck and On Target curriculum at that time. So there are many ways in order for those students to access it throughout the school day.